What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here. Welcome back to the next episode of Duel Links. Today, I'm going to be jumping on the ladder with a deck that I built. Now, PSA, I know a lot of you guys want me to build that Banish deck I was talking about. However, I really feel like I need one more Bazoo, so I've been waiting in the shop to see if we can get one. As you guys can see right now, there is no Bazoo in here. So I'll have to wait till tonight, and then tomorrow morning, most likely that Banish deck will hopefully, if a Bazoo shows up, will be featured on Monday. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, to be honest. I tried a variant of it with a lot of the cyclists. Doesn't really work out. I think using D-Alk, Bazoo, and then like maybe one or two of the basically Pot of Greed for Banished might work out. The Pot of Greed card is tough because you need to have at least 4 cards removed, so it's not an early game card, and draw power is best on early game in this game. Anyway. We'll talk about that on Monday. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys a deck that focuses on the Skilled Red Magician and Archfiend. Archfiend Summoning. It doesn't have Black Skull Dragon in it, but this is the deck right here. It's pretty basic. It takes advantage of the fact that with Power of Dark, this Fiend, Displayed Rider, is a 1900 beater alongside of YuGiOh the Magic Swordsman. So Yugi has 1900 attack monsters now with his field spell. He's on par with Rex. To some degree, let me say, because we don't really have the advantages of Order to Charge in here because we only have one YuGiOh the Magic Swordsman. If we had 2 or 3, preferably, then I'd be like, all right, let's talk about it. But still, Rex has basically 6 1900 monsters. Regardless, this is the deck that I'm using. It basically, Skilled Red Magician says, hey, when 3 spell cards are played, you'll go ahead and you'll summon a Summon Skull from wherever you want. It could be from the graveyard, from the deck, or from your hand. So preferably from your deck is the best place. It's 1800 with the field spell active. I run 1 Wonder Wand just because sometimes I feel like I need that extra draw. I'm better off almost sacrificing one of my spellcasters just to get that extra draw. Specifically, Legion the Fiend Jester is the best one to do that with. But if I have to, a YuGiOh the Magic Swordsman, that's the reason why I'm running a Jester, because I can get my Swordsman back from either the grave or from the deck. Anything that can replace itself in this game is very, very good. I'm running 2 Sergeant Electro right now in place of running 1 Trap Jammer. I wanted to run that instead. It's just such a good card. 1 Karibo is there as well, and I'm running 2 Summoned Skull. So this deck has a lot of super rares in it. Obviously, you guys can see that. Only a couple of ultra rares. So it's a pretty plausible deck. Now that I'm looking at it, the only non... That's crazy. Windstorm and YuGiOh the Magic Swordsman are the only cards in this game that aren't like have a high rarity, but that doesn't matter. What I really like about Displayed Rider, I should say, is that you remove 1 trap. It's basically Bazoo, but for trap cards, and you gain 500 attack. So we have 2 options. We have Windstorm and Mishazor. I could run an extra Mishazor in here, but I really like this build right now. We'll see how it goes on the ladder. When I say I like it, it's not that I've used it a lot. It's just that, hey, I like the way it looks. The presentation of it is sleek. Let's go ahead and see how this deck is gonna do. Cheers, by the way. Fresh hot cup of coffee. Used my tall Breaking Bad mug today. Forgive me if my eyes look incredibly tired. The red makes my eyes look more red, and I only got about 5 hours sleep last night, and I'm not trying to sleep anymore today. So, we have a mirror match here. He's got an extra deck. We don't have one. We're pathetic. I should just put an extra deck there. Honestly, I should just put Black Skull Dragon in there because why the heck not? Unfortunately, we do open up with a Summoned Skull in hand. It's a pretty rough opening hand in my opinion. We do have YuGiOh the Magic Swordsman, which is great, and we have Displayed Rider. So those are 2100s right now, thanks to both Yami field spells. But I've seen some crazy stuff this morning when I was testing out my Banish deck. And my opponent, Yugi, opened up, and this is not an exaggeration, literally opened up like Spellcaster into Magician Circle, and then, but that was on my turn when I attacked with my Spellcaster. He negated my attack, and then he Sage Stoned a Dark. I lost in 1 turn, basically. Turn 2, it was over. He went first, I went, and then he went and he won. It was, I wish I was recording. It was so dope. He had the perfect combo pieces. Every card was used in his hand, and it was beautiful to see. It was honestly beautiful. It hurt a lot being on this side of the fence, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start out. Ooh, he's got 2 face down and a face down set monster. I had to just go for the gusto though. My hand isn't really leading to anything defensive, such as like a Sergeant Electro and waiting and shutting down that back row. We do draw a Skilled Dark Magician, which is pretty enticing. However, I am gonna go with YuGiOh the Magic Swordsman and set my Mishazor. We'll go ahead and we'll attack into the face down here, which we are gonna get over it. We would not have gotten over it had we summoned our Skilled Red Magician. So biggest reason why is because that's such a common card to see on the defensive side, or even if he had set a Skilled Red Magician, Neo the Magic Swordsman gets over it, while other creatures do not. So I don't think this deck is the best Spellcaster Fiend deck that you can have. Ooh, Notoria Guardian. But I do like it. I think technically the best deck will be like a pure Spellcaster deck, similar to one that we were running before. Unfortunately, he does have the Mishazor, and he's going to be able to trigger that and get rid of our Swordsman on turn 1. That's a pretty big play. That sucks, man. That's garbage. I was going to go quietly for a second, but the good news is that he spent one of his face down. So, you know what? It's fine. We still have monsters in hand. Our face down is basically a dead card, though, because we don't have anything on our side of the field to get destroyed. We know that at the very least he has a Guardian in hand, and he's probably going to summon that right now since it is the known card. No. Oh, he just straight up summons an Arsenal Summoner. Activates Banner of Courage was his other face down. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna be in a little bit of a dicey situation here. Considering our Neo the Magic Swordsman is already gone, and that would have been our way to get over the offensive Guardian. Wow, he opened up both Guardians. I wish I could open up 2 Skilled Red Magician. Honestly, I really wish I could. Unfortunately, that with Banner of Courage, he's gonna be able to get over my Skilled Red Magician. I don't have a trap card yet, so I can't really activate Discblade Rider and win. I know that he has Notoria Guardian in hand, so the best thing we can hope to do is set this 2000 defense monster and hope that he attacks with Guardian first. Or we can draw a Windstorm and literally save the day. In every sense of the word, the day has been saved. In every sense of the word. At first, I was going to have to let my face down get destroyed, activate Mishazor, what have you. Now I don't have to do that. Now I can activate Windstorm, and if I really want to, Tribute Summon for Summon Skull, but it depends on what he summons. The truth is I may want to use my Mishazor first, depending on what he summons, and save the Windstorm. Will we, though? It depends what he attacks with. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to go down to 200 life points. I'll tell you that much. I do not want to go down to 200 life points. So he's going to attack with that. We're going to activate our Windstorm here. And worst case scenario, he has a Karibo in hand. I really hope he doesn't. That would be hot trash. Right now, we're not going to summon Skull because the truth is I need to clear his board. I need to regain board control, as we say in the Hearthstone. I need to regain board control. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to summon my Discblade Rider. Or I can summon Jester. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. Oh, it's a 1700 and get over that Guardian easily. But doing this puts a little bit more pressure on my opponent. I think. I could be wrong. Let's see. There's no reason is there a reason? No, not while we have Mishazor. There's no reason to activate the trap. Let's go ahead and let's try to get rid of this Guardian. Please don't have Karibo in hand. Yes! All right. So no Karibo means that this is pretty much the optimal play. You could argue that playing the Jester would be better because you can save that Discblade Rider in hand. But we have Mishazor, so I'm not really worried. I'm not really too worried about this mirror match. It's not even, it's a mirror match in the sense that it's both Yugi's, but his deck is very different than mine. I love the way Skilled Red Magician looks. It's the biggest reason for me building this deck. I think it's one of the coolest looking spellcasters in the game right now. I'm gonna go ahead and summon another monster in attack position. It's gonna be Neo the Magic Swordsman. So the good news is, oh no, never mind, we have no good news. He's playing Book of Secret Arts. Oh man. Gotta respect someone that plays the straight up Yugi way with Neo the Magic Swordsman. So he may be tempted to attack into my Skilled Red Magician now, which would be great. Realistically, I think he's gonna attack into the beautiful Discblade Rider, which sucks because we could have activated its effect and crashed if that was the case. We'll see what he does though. Let's see if he's, oh, he is afraid. Ooh, big mistake, my friend. That's gonna cost you the game. That is gonna cost you the game immediately. I understand the fear when that freaking dope magician is on the field. You get nervous. I get it. I really do. Let me make sure I put Do Not Disturb on before anything happens. But now we have a 2600. All we need to do is work up 1400 life point, 1400 damage, which we already have with Fiend Jester in the hand. That's going to be 1700. We can activate our beautiful Displayed Rider. We can remove Mishazor. Gonna be a 2600 attack monster. And then 1700. So we're gonna get our first W. We always get our first W. I think this weekend, so today's Saturday, you guys are watching this. I'm probably gonna use this deck again tomorrow. Maybe we'll see if we have to make any changes today. But I'm gonna try to climb off screen a bit and get us into plat. I'd like to get King of Games again. Haven't gotten it in 2 weeks. So it would be nice. I don't know if this deck is King of Games material, to be honest. So it just might not be a possibility with this build or this deck. I think a fun deck to try would be if I can get a third Red Eyes, which they're so expensive though, it sucks. Or I have to, I mean, I can grind Joey out this weekend. Maybe I can get third Red Eyes. I'd love to do like a black. Actually, I don't even know if I'd probably only run two Red Eyes now that I'm thinking about it. That'd be a fun deck to try. 3 Summon Skull, 2 Red Eyes, 3 Blue Dragon Summoners, defensive cards, Fusion Gate. That would be fun. Okay, so we see Parasite Infestation bringing us from 16 to 19. That really sucks, especially because we don't have a Spellcaster to Wonder Wand with right now, which I would love to do. We're going to see Super Defensive Play. Deck plays the Goblin Thief, stealing my life points. That's absurd. You're going to end your turn, which means you're in pretty big trouble, IMO. Because I do have the Sergeant Electro. The Sergeant Electro is here. Now, I have a theory right now that I'm testing out. I think I'm supposed to target the card closest to my opponent's deck. Okay? That's my theory. Let's do it. Let's see if this pays off. Are you triggering? Oh, no trigger. Okay, so that card is pretty much dead for the rest of the game. I don't really have to play Mishazor. Yeah, there's no reason to. Not while I have Windstorm out. There's no reason. Let's see. Are we getting this attack off? Do you have Golden Apples? Do you have Windstorm? Oh, your other face down is Windstorm. Is it? Well, aren't I glad that I didn't... Well, now I can target it this turn, so you're screwed.
My turn is done.
You are screwed! Put a monster face down. Okay. Okay. That's fine. We draw an Econ, which is pretty tempting. But we can't really use it. I think now I'll activate this beautiful Electro. Target this face down. I'm going to keep Electro around. I'm not going to distribute it for Summon Skull right now. I mean, if this ends up being a Cocoon of Evolution, that'll kind of suck. But it's a Pump Princess. It's a Pump Princess, which is not the end of the world because now it's only a matter of time till we win. He can't play any more spells or traps. They're all locked down. He can't get rid of them. It's impossible. He'd have to get rid of my Sergeant Electro first, which I just don't see him doing. End his turn. All we have to do now is get basically any other creature. Any creature. And we get to win. I could have set Econ there, but it's fine. I'd rather not. I'd rather leave that slot open in case I draw like a Spellcaster that I want to equip with Wonder Wand. You're my Wonder Wand. That'd be a fun song to do. Make a Wonderwall Yu-Gi-Oh version. Okay, so he goes with the Panda. Which I guess he's just going to crash. No, he's going to end his turn. Okay. So there's the Shard of Greed. I think we can win-ish here. I'm trying to think. It's worth me Econing right now. We'll activate Econ to tribute this. Take control of you. Then we're going to tribute this Panda for our Summon Skull. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play my Mirror Wall in case he does... Let's see, what do we have face down? We have Windstorm, actually. You know what? No. Let's just play Shard of Greed. Let's just play Shard of Greed. In case he does have the Windstorm face down now, he's allowed to use those trap cards. I said, hey, man, I'm going to let you use those. You can't really Golden Apples me anymore, so I'm fine with this. There's the Windstorm. So the Windstorm's here. He says Lightning Strike! He says Lightning Strike. He had the Windstorm as expected. Does he have another Panda? Even if he does, we do have Windstorm down. He's going to go ahead and place another face down. We have another Summon Skull. Broken! Terrible draws, my friends. Absolutely terrible draws. But it's okay. It's okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me do my thing. Mirror Wall will keep you alive for one more turn. If you have it, that is. Apparently you do. Or you have Econ. Ah, there's the Econ. All right. So he's going to keep stalling it out until this Pump Princess wears me down. We will eventually draw our Twister, and you will eventually lose. There's nothing you can do about it, kid. I will eventually draw my Twister. I love how we haven't seen a single Parasite yet. Wow, that's pretty lucky. I'm complaining about bad draws to summon skulls, and we have not seen a single Parasite yet. There we go. The nice and powerful forfeit. The extremely powerful forfeit. Listen, the Weevil deck doesn't stand a chance. Does not stand a chance against my Archfiends. Does not. So we got up to gold rank 3. How exciting. How exciting. I don't think we'll get out. I don't think we'll have enough time to get out of gold today. Although it would be fun. It'd be cool. Oh, look, my water mug is here. Thanks, water mug. My Dragon Ball Z. It's actually a, what is it called? Can't think of the word. Stein. It's a Stein. It's not a mug. That's a Stein. It's typically used for beer. It's a German glass. Okay, but it's actually a Goku glass. So I don't know what it is about this deck, but I swear I have not yet, like maybe once, but I open up double Electro like all the time. Like all the time. I think I'm actually just gonna summon this. I'll let him Twin Barrel Dragon me. It's fine. All the time I open up double Electro. I have 3 skilled Red Magician. I'm wearing my red shirt. Give me 1. I think there's a reason why I haven't worn this shirt in weeks and I put it on today. You think it's a coincidence? I don't believe in those. I do. But still, do I? Yeah, I do. This piece of hair is pissing me off. Thank you. Hey, I see you right there. Sets a monster, that's fine. And once it, second. Okay, so the question is, did he set the important card second? Like, was it an afterthought? Like, oh, I might as well set this too. Or did he put his best card down right away and said, hey. Oh, never mind. All right, he has this entire... Where's my straight flush? This is why I want to run straight flush so bad. Right here. This is the exact reason. I'm going to summon my Sergeant Electro. I'm pretty tempted to not attack at all. I'm not going to lie. Because if I wait 1 turn, I can lock down his entire back row. Okay, he activates Curse of Anubis. That's fine though, because we've now we've eliminated 1 of his cards. We've actually eliminated 2 of his cards if you think about it. Curse of Anubis is gone, and its other one is locked down right now. True, he'll probably pop my Sergeant Electro this turn, and he might wipe my field, depending on if he has like a Jerry Beans man. Ooh, he has his own Sergeant Electro, and it's prismatic. Freaking show off. Well, there goes my Mishizor. Oh boy, that sucks. Wow, this is gonna be tough. I just bought my 3rd copy of that Guardian statue. So he's gonna return that to my hand, so now he can use that face down. I don't know if I agree with that play. He can't get over my Displayed Rider right now, unless, okay, he might have done that because this face down is gonna be something that helps him. Yep. Twister. Yep. Okay. That's why he did it. That's exactly why he did it. So there goes my Displayed Rider. He's gonna put Guardian Statue back in face down position. Sets another card. I don't know if we can break through this. So we have a potential play here. It's a little risky, but I'm gonna go for it actually, because it'll wipe his board. I'm gonna go ahead and I didn't activate my effect. I just gargled that. I'm gonna attack into Sergeant Electro. Econ. Okay. I mean, he would have activated. Had I targeted that, he would have activated, and that would have been the one I was going to target. So it's not the end of the world. If he draws another monster, we're pretty screwed. I don't really see a way. I see a way out of this. It's just not a fun way. It's not a good way. He's spending a lot of his resources. So we have to. Our biggest thing is we have to get rid of Sergeant Electro. I can flip this now, which I'm going to. Actually, kind of pointless, because he could just flip his Guardian statue and put the... It's not going to save my Sergeant. I was trying to keep my Sergeant Electro on the field. It's not going to do that. Wow. Okay, all of a sudden I slipped into Super misplay land. I'm gonna slip out of it right now. Okay, let's go ahead. He goes back to face down. Now, if he attacks with this,
I attack your life points directly. It's my turn.
I'm gonna pay for Mirror Wall.
Draw a card.
Oh, maybe not. I can't really pay for Mirror Wall. Okay, let's do this. Let's summon Electro.
Summon a monster in attack.
And before we set our econ,
Activate.
let's do this. Okay, he has another econ to play.
Face down card.
Another econ to play.
Play spell.
Holy crap. It sucks because I feel like my play is to activate my econ, tribute my Sergeant Electro, and take control of his just to get rid of his Guardian statue. Otherwise, he flips that, and he potentially has game. He would potentially have game either way, though, now I'm thinking about it. What do we have face down? I'm going to activate this. I can't even look at my face down. It's Mishazor.
Activate a quick play spell.
Okay. Let's see. If I tribute this, take control of you. I think I potentially just needed to save that econ. Well, actually, no. There was no way for me to use that econ to survive. I could never use that econ to survive, so it really doesn't matter.
Time to battle. Here we go.
Now, if he has another monster, he wins. Anything with 1600 attack or more, he wins. And even if he doesn't, I need to draw, like, I need to draw something really good to get out of this scrape. I need to draw something really good to get out of this scrape.
I set a card.
Okay, he sets a card face down.
Battle.
Just goes for the battle. Okay,
My monster. I can still turn. I will not.
so did he get another econ is the question.
Here I go.
If he didn't, we're back in the game with that top deck. Let's see. Activate effect. If he's holding a Sphere Karibo, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, no. Okay, good. Okay, so now... I don't know if I can activate econ in the damage step. I know I can do it when I declare an attack, so let's just wait.
Playtime is over. I attack with a monster.
Okay, let's activate it now.
My hand. I activate a quick play spell.
Let's change you to defense position. This way, we finally get rid of your Sergeant Elect. Man, the Electro battles! Can't activate that face down now, so we're in a pretty good spot. Even if he can get rid of my Electro, I have Mishazor. Like, if he gets something to attack over it, like a Jerry Beans man, we can at least destroy that. Hopefully draw a Skilled Red Magician. I'm wearing the shirt.
I set a card.
Set the second card. That's completely fine with me. All right, we're back in the driver's seat of this one.
I draw my monsters.
We're back in the driver's seat. I'm, of course, not going to tribute my Electro. Electro is way too valuable right now, shutting down his entire back row.
My monster
He
attacks
did!
the right point.
He had the Sphere Karibo!
Effect activates.
Oh my goodness. That is insanity.
I draw.
Or he drew it. And then,
Watch this.
yeah, because why wouldn't he act? No! No!
Monsters
This Electro nonsense! I thought this was going to be a Skilled Red Magician day, not Electro.deck.
I've got this in the bag.
So what's my out? Neo the Magic Swordsman?
My turn's done. I will not lose.
Any other monster would have been
Still
fine.
believe in my cards. I draw.
What's in your... Do you have 2 Electros in your grave right now? Let me look at your graveyard! Good! Quit! I dare you! I dare you to quit this duel! You saw my shirt, didn't you? You saw my shirt. He saw my shirt. He saw my shirt. He saw my shirt. I'm gonna be so dissatisfied. I am so dissatisfied with that.
I win.
I don't even want that win. Connection failed, but I get to win. Thanks, app. Thanks a lot. I feel bad for my opponent. He clutched out another Electro out of everything he could have drawn. Oh my God. All right, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not happy about it, but I'll take it. I have to take it. It's the rule. It's the app's not letting me give it back to him. Win and you'll gain a rank, you Millennium Eye freak. Do you got this in the bag, or are you starting to sag? That was the worst wink in my life. I felt my whole cheek lift. It's pretty bad. Okay. No, it's not. It's not going to be fun because you're going to see all my cards. Again, double Electro. I'm telling you, something is off with this combination of cards. Like, something is definitely off with this deck. It's drawing stupidly. Okay, ends his turn. I'm going to go ahead and straight up summon my Neo the Magic Swordsman. And then I'm going to attack into this thing. It's going to be a Yomi ship. There goes my Neo the Magic Swordsman right in the grave. Immediately, my favorite vanilla. That actually is my favorite vanilla from old Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember, like, every time I draw that card, my starter deck. Oh my god, I loved it so much. Okay, he plays a face down, which is not a big deal because we do have Sergeant Electro. I'm going to activate the effect, target this face down. Now, part of me wants to set Windstorm, but I don't want him to know that I have it, so I'm going to wait till I get to do this damage. So Mind Scan is gone, unless he has Karibo, which, I mean, of course he does, obviously. Like, what was I thinking? He wouldn't have the Karibo? Now he gets activate Shard of Greed, draw 2 cards, activate Relinquish, suck up my Sergeant, and I pretty much cry. I cry every time. I cry every single time. That's right, we have plays. Sets a monster face down, ends his turn. Awesome. Okay. So with that set, I'm actually afraid of another Yomi ship because he seems like that guy. So I'm going to summon my Sergeant Electro, activate this effect, so that now there's 2 monsters on the field stopping this face down from happening. Let's see. Okay, it's going to be... Okay, so he's definitely playing Relinquish the deck. He's definitely playing Relinquish the deck. The good news is that both my monsters are 1600, so he probably has nothing to get over that, and Relinquish is not... Oh, Relinquish will get over that because of the field spell. Ah. That sucks. That sucks. That does suck. I'm a little bit of a sad panda right now. I'm actually a little bit of a sad panda right now. And he forfeits! Let's go! We have time for one more. We have time for one more. I mean, that sucks. He drew almost half his deck. Did not see a Sajin, a Sonic Bird, a Relinquished, we didn't get anything off. He got nothing off. So this deck is performing pretty well. Granted, I mean, we've had, what, 2 forfeits and then a DC. So really can't tell if it's performing well. But, the one thing I will say is that Skilled Red Magician is absolutely, he must have a mansion inside the deck. He does not come out for anything. Let's see. Let's see if he's going to come out to play this time. Are you coming out to play this time? I'm running 3 of you for a reason.
Step right up to get smacked down.
It's wild, dude. I draw my Neo the Magic Swordsman more often than my three Skilled Red Magicians. I don't get it. I don't understand odds. I love stats. I really do. Can't, for the life of me, do not get what is going on in this game right now. No idea. I have no inkling.
Watch this.
Man.
I summon a monster in attack.
Whew. Man, oh man. You end your turn. Of course you do. Of course you do. All right, so we can't really summon Sergeant Electro right now because we can't get over this double costing. I'm going to go ahead and summon Neo the Magic Swordsman because we do have the Jester in hand. Another one of that we're seeing before we see the Skilled Red Magician. I'm also going to go ahead and set my Econ, so I'm forfeiting my right to use it this turn. I don't think I'll need my right to use it this turn. If he's going to Mirror Wall me, he's going to Mirror Wall me. I'll force the play immediately. It's going to be a conscription, actually. Let me guess, Skilled Red Magician? No, you're my wonder one. I wonder how many times that joke's been made on YouTube, because that's the first time I'm making it. Comedy? Well, second time today. First time, first video. I don't know. I need more Yu-Gi-Oh memorabilia back here. All I have is this little golden box. You guys see it? That's all I have. That's all I have. That's all I have. Everything else is Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. I don't know why my tongue just started falling out of my mouth. All right, he ends his turn. He sets a monster. Let's focus, Shady. You're at the end of the video. Come on, you're almost there. If you've managed to make it this long, use the hashtag tongue in the comment section. It'll really confuse the rest of the Shady people. Trust me. There you are, Skilled Red Magician. All righty. So, we have a couple options. But But I'm going to summon Skilled Red Magician because, gosh darn it, he needs to be around. Because we haven't gotten his effect off once. Which, what does that say about this game? I don't know. I don't really know. I'm going to activate Wonder Wand. I'm going to give Wonder Wand to the Swordsman because I really like the idea of him dropping his sword. Oh! Are you DCing as well? No, you're not. Good. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna be a terrible player. I'm gonna attack with my 1800 first. It's a Pump Princess! The most defensive card in the game. Sarcasm. So 2400 right to the face. It looks like we will. Well, we could potentially get our Summon Skull. If he doesn't forfeit, next turn we can do some things to try. It's a prismatic Pump Princess. Ooh. I wish I was as cool as you. I wish my phone wasn't dying all the time. What do you have? You tell me. You set a card, okay. Okay. And we have a chaos. Okay, so let's do this. What is your face down that you're so confident right now? I mean, I literally have Sergeant Electro, but I really want to get the Magician off. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate Wonder Wand, ditch my Neo the Magic Swordsman to draw 2. Specifically 2 spell cards. That's neither of which are going to happen. So I can get my Summon Skull out here, but it's not the cool way, so there's literally no point. So let's just go ahead and win the game with Sergeant Electro. Let's just go ahead and win the game with Sergeant. Boring! Winning the game. Oh my gosh. How silly. Had I drawn 2 spells, we could have potentially gotten some fun times off. Wow. Guys, I don't want to jinx it, but this was actually a perfect session. We can thank the DC gods for that, though. Thank you, DC Exodia. I appreciate you and your new printing of first edition. But that's going to be the end of this video. We didn't have a single loss of this deck, so I'll probably bring it back again tomorrow. Hopefully you don't mind that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. Really do. Hit subscribe down below. You'll see all of our videos. We bring chickens. Nope, shut up. Have yourselves a fantastic day. But above all else, keep it shady.